Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This lad, Ødegaard, is a player with quite a story. He was plucked at a young age from his native Norway, of course. He's done his tours of duty with a view to aid his development, and now he's gone full circle, posting some impressive figures along the way. He's a wonder kid who's really come good.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Haaland. Forwards and with intent. Pedri. Drogba. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Berger. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. He has found the way through. Pedri. And it's Van Dijk. And ALEXANDER-ARNOLD. KONATE. And ALEXANDER-ARNOLD.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And here's Torres. Bob.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Sorloth. Berger. Just eases him off the ball. Great hit! Goal, Norway! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Norway have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, he's found some space here. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ødegaard. Norway look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away.
Goes in for the header! He's missed, but not by that far. Pedri. Van Dijk. KONATE. And ALEXANDER-ARNOLD. GRAVENBERCH. Berger.
Sorloth really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that has been clubbed away. Gravenberch. Kimmich. Berger. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Van Dijk. And Gravenberch. Passes short and sharp. Messi. Cleared without hesitation. Well, there's the clearance. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. KONATE.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bob. Ryerson. And Østigard. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a look and plays it forward. Berger, given the lift of his goal. Oh, they could break here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That has been knocked clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Drogba. Liverpool different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Decent hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Kimmich. Now it's Drogba. Oh, what a ball he's in here. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the counter is on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Fernando Torres. Norway needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Fernando Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Torres. And that should be the keeper's. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pedri. He's picked his way through. Gravenberch. Kimmich. And here's Drogba. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Fernando and Torres! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Substitution in progress.
Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play. And no, that was never going to make it. Just about up to 75 minutes. Haaland. Bob. Ødegaard. Pinches it off him. Oh, it's come loose.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ødegaard. Oh, can he get onto this? Here's BAIA. Now Ødegaard. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Can he finish? They've scored! And the comeback is complete.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this one off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He's through here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Berger. Haaland. Can he put it away? Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And it's Dembele. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool amazingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah.